はい、皆さんこんにちは。シャーロック・ホームズ、クライムズ&パニッシュメント、続きやっていきたいと思います。カタリーです。よろしくお願いします。線路上の謎の続きですね。下が回ってないぞ。線路上の謎。ということで、もう一個の駅に行けるようになったんですよね。そっちの方へ今回は行ってみようかなと思ってます。はい、ホームズです。ということで、こっちからかな。ここだっけ。この地図ね、持ってっちゃったけど、怒られないかな。で、馬車で多分行けるんでしょうね。おっワトソン、頭いいな。お前そっちから行けるのかよ。教えてくれればよかったのに。あ、これ地図で行くのか。これで行くんですね。なんだ。ホームズ大丈夫か。頭悪すぎだぞ。お、出てきましたね。乗客もろとも消えた列車。あと、列車の後はない。特別貨車。スペース選び直して、ダメですね。まだ何もできないですね。よし、じゃあ行きますか。ワトソン。とりあえず駅の方行ってみますか。誰もいない。
Railway post bags.
あれ、これこっちにいいんだよね。なんか同じような場所ですね。微妙に違うか。なんか似たような場所ですね。まあ駅だからそうなのかな。これ荷物置き場でしょ。ストーブつきっぱなしだけど大丈夫か。これ火事になっちゃうんじゃない。お、誰かいる。怒っている乗客。まあ列車が来ないのかな。少なくとも列車が1個なくなっちゃったんだもんね。さてどういう人柄なんでしょうか。作業着、安い券、指輪、既婚者、となんだ。君の荒い肌。何があったのか。
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading
列車に乗っ
home.
てた。
Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared, but I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid, and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners.
外国人。
Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Snake eyes。
Goodbye, sir.
グッバイですか。もう一人いますね。ロビンソンさん。
Good day to you, sir.
Good day.
こっちは金持ちそうだな。
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flown, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for
相当お
idle
怒りのよう
chit-chat
です
at the
ね。
moment.
さてどんな人物でしょう。まず帽子。オーストラリア。高価な衣類。滑腹のいいお腹は関係ないのか。指輪。金の指輪。あと1個はどれだ。あれ見逃したな。滑腹のいいお腹ではなかったのか。このカバンじゃないのかな。ポケット。あ、これか。ワニ革。
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
乗ってなかったんだ。
It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention, but I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
取締役。
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazas Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazas company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
試作品の価値。
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is
極め
priceless.
て貴重。
It could change the world we live in. And yet, I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damn train.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you travelling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
と駅長さん
I
います
received a
ね。
telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazas Chilean company.
なるほど。ちょっと B やってみますか。 えーっと特別貨車はこれだよね。違うのか。痕跡がない。これできないじゃないですか。あ、できた。今何ができたんだ。チリ人が列車に取り残されたらただの偶然だった。これだよね。駅長さんがいませんな。ちょっと駅長さんの話は聞いてみないといけないですね。一体どうなってんだ。
How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions.
まずはなりを調査しましょうか。目、若年若年ですか。制服内類、まあ当たり前だよね。駅長さんの。おっと、これは指導書、インクのシミ。
Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night.
一晩中ここにいた。
People do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
I understand.
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
何があった。
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
秘密情
Confidential,
報。
you say. How long have you been working here?
I have worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
お、99999。駅長の報告は秘密です。列車は遅れた。新人の駅長。ロビンソンが下車した。まあ新人の駅長でしょうね。
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations,
法を
but
代
I
表している。
represent the law.
And you are
探偵だよね、で
obstructing
も。
the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
まあこっちは刑事だから
that is-
な。
Well, I'll tell you everything. First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very
ものすご
rude.
く横柄な態度。
And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing.
ほと
It
んど
was
読むこ
almost
とができなかった
unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague.
どう
It
いう
was
こ
hard
と
to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
チェスターフィールドテスト壁足うっちゃけ。なるほどね。なんだかわかんないね。なんでしょうね。会話内尋ねる。駅長さん。 この青年は最近大量の書き物をしたから、おそらく、なるほど。彼はおそらく外国人、一時的にイギリスに来てる。なるほどね。この人は通勤で使ってるんだね。で、ここに今度から行けるようになったと。これなんかまだ聞けるとこがあるのかな。この人か。まあいいか。ということで次回はこのチェスターフィールドっていう駅に行ってみましょうかね。列車そのものが消えるっていうのは不思議ですよね。まあこう行くところをポイントがあってこう行ったとかね、そういうことなのかもしれないですけど、どういうことなんでしょうね。どっかこの辺にポイントがあってこうそれたのかな。列車そのものが消えるっていうのが普通ありえないですからね。どういうことなんだろう。ということでね、最後まで見ていただきましてどうもありがとうございました。